Welcome back, OHS News. My name is Anthony Jane.
And I'm Will Flavin. So, Anthony, I saw something that was deeply troubling.
What happened, Will?
Well, apparently, our episodes of OHS News are only getting 30 views per video.
That's really concerning.
I know. Seems people just don't appreciate craftsmanship anymore.
I know. Speaking of craftsmanship, today there will be an exciting art show happening at 3 p.m. in the second floor art gallery. This event is hosted by the OHS Art Honor Society and showcases stunning pieces of art from our AP art classes.
Be sure to stop by and check out the incredible talent of our student artists.
Mr. Kevin Brooks is also planning to host a TED Talk here at OHS. He is currently recruiting students to participate in this event.
Here's a video with him sharing more details.
What's up, Ossining family? My name is Mr. Brooks and I'm a school counselor here. We are excited to announce that for the first time ever, we're going to be hosting a TEDx youth event here at OHS in May, and we need your help. If you are not familiar, a TEDx event is a global platform, and participating will give you the opportunity to share new and innovative ideas with the world. The theme for our event is collective ideas for change, how we could use our various voices, perspectives, and cultures to share ideas that can help improve our community. If you have an idea that you would like to share, we encourage you to apply. Even if you do not consider yourself a great public speaker, you can still apply and you'll have a mentor to help you prepare. All applications will be reviewed and go through a selection process, but we're looking for creative and original ideas. If you have any questions, please reach out to myself, Mr. Corporan, or Dr. Sar.
A big reminder for all students taking the SAT. The test is happening this Saturday, March 8th.
Be sure to check your testing location, bring your admissions ticket, a valid photo ID, pencils, and an approved calculator. Be sure to get a good night's sleep and show up early. And don't forget, Daylight Saving Times begins on Sunday, March 9th. That means we'll be springing forward 1 hour, so set your clocks ahead before going to bed on Saturday night.
Yep, that's right. We'll be losing 1 hour of sleep, but at least we get more hours of daylight. A quick reminder that Thursday, March 13th is Superintendent Conference Day. This means no school for students. Students, use this time to catch up on assignments, relax, or even start preparing for upcoming exams.
Speaking of academics, third quarter progress reports will be due on Friday, March 14th. Keep an eye out for any missing assignments and check in with your teachers to make sure that you're on track.
And this week's Student of the Week is Cindy Zhang for her research paper getting published to the Cell Research Journal. Here's a short interview with her.
My name is Cindy Zhang.
Hi Cindy. So you are the Student of the Week this week for OHS News for your publication for your research paper. May I ask what's your primary focus of your research paper?
My study investigated the long-term effects of parity, stress, and estrus cycling on maternal behaviors.
What was the biggest challenge you faced when conducting your research?
The biggest challenge I faced with my research was having to do this brand new topic the summer of my junior year during July, and making sure I have enough data to collect in order for me to do STS and WSF.
Who would you like to thank the most for the support throughout your research journey?
I would like to thank my mentor, Dr. Jennifer Chan at the School of Mount Sinai, for her support and allowing me to work in her lab as well as getting published. I would also like to thank Mr. Pick and Ms. Holmes for their support and guidance.
And one last question. How do you plan to continue this research as you move on to college?
I plan to continue this research by getting involved in tons of research opportunities, especially within postpartum and pregnancy with women, as well as being in the pre-med field or the nursing field.
Starting this week, we're launching a new segment where we'll feature a Club of the Week and a Class of the Week.
And now I would like to formally announce our very first Class of the Week, the Jury Class and the Club of the Week, the Project Lit Book Club. Here's an interview with both the Jury Class and Project Lit Book Club.
Hi, I'm Juliana Torelli.
And I'm Zara Jane.
And we're here to talk about Jewelry 1 and 2. So Jewelry is a class. It has 2 parts. You start with Jewelry 1. I'm in Jewelry 1. And you really just start learning the basics of jewelry and what the machines are and the basics of how to work all the tools and just how to adapt everything. And then
And then for jewelry 2 is when we really get to put that into use, and we get to use jewelry and the jewelry room as a creative outlet and a way to implement what we learn in jewelry 1 and use it to make our own jewelry in jewelry 2.
And you work on a lot of different projects. You actually start with paper and then you move on to metal. So right now we're working on riveting.
Jewelry 2, we move on to doing bezels and making our own jewelry like rings and attaching it to our own jewelry.
So yeah, that's all there is to know about jewelry, and it's definitely a great class, and Miss Cook is a wonderful teacher, so I definitely recommend taking it if you're interested.
Yep, jewelry class is a great way to expand on your creative abilities.
Hello, my name is Anthony Jang, and I'm the president of the Project Lit Book Club here in Ossining High School. So in Project Lit, we read books about relevant and current social topics. But on top of reading books, we also have many fun events. For example, our Book to Film Festival every year. So for anyone who is interested in reading books, discussing about topics, or attending our field trips, you are more than welcome to join our club. We meet every Tuesday in the library after school.
Hello, I'm Ms. Narsipur, librarian at Ossining High School, and I am the advisor for the Project Lit Book Club.
I'm Susie Zavarella, Head of Teen Services at the Ossining Public Library, and I'm partnering with Ms. Narsipur on this Project Lit Book Club.
So excited to be a part of it because students get to choose what they like to read, and now we're reading a science fiction book, and we are taking a trip to the Museum of Natural History.
Hi, my name is Yumbi, and my favorite trip was the trip to Brookside for the Read Aloud Day. We read Roar for Reading at Brookside, and my favorite part of the trip was being able to discuss with the kids about the meaning of the book.
Hi, my name is Celia Magalhães, and my favorite book that I read in the Project Lit Book Club was Stamped. This was my favorite book because I really liked the way the author wrote it as a more of a modern day piece.
In addition, we are going to celebrate the World Food Festival, Food and Literature Festival in the end of March. Our students are reading books with different stories, with different cultures and countries and recipes, and we're going to share food and sample different cultures. So we're super excited for that.
If you'd like to see your class be featured, please email us at ohsnews@ossingufsd.org.
That wraps it up from us, OHS. We wish everyone enjoys the day off next week.
Don't forget to follow us on social media, and feel free to reach out at ohsnews@ossingufsd.org if you have any news you'd like to see shared. And we will see you next week.